неудамна, доби награда за најдобра презентација на собирот на Google тренери во Будимпешта, а го карактеризираат забавен, духовит и енергичен настап. Работилница за влијанието на PPC на стратегијата за дигитален маркетинг ќе одржи Miroslav Varga.
Hi. Dobar dan, Makedonio. Thank you for coming and staying so long. When we were in negotiations about my presentation, Darko told me it should be in English. How many of you understand Croatian? I thought it would be like that. And how many of you understand English very well, not to need translation? Okay, almost the same number. Well, to hold this presentation in English was the reason there were 3 people from England understanding only English, and so for them it's in English. But you can ask in your language. I understand Macedonian pretty well. I don't speak pretty well, but I understand you. What is my presentation about? It's PPC, influence in digital strategy. Oh my God. When I was preparing the presentation, I fall asleep 3 times. And I decided, no, this is not what I will talk to them, show them some examples, of course, but I will talk to them about some things that happened. We have really, really changed. And I will show you what is going on. But just to remember this day, when you come home, you will probably remember there was a guy with a circumcision. And I'm grateful he has borrowed me his clicker. And there was another guy with a Hosenträger. That's me. Okay. And there were other very interesting guys, but they were not having Hosenträgers or circumcisions. Okay. Let's go. No. Ivan, please. I have an assistant. I'm not alone. You should know one thing. Between me and my next friend and presenter, Ivan Rečević, between you and lunch are the 2 of us. Just a marketing lesson on spot. Ivan, please shorten your presentation if I will extend, because people would like to go to lunch. Now I'm your best friend, because even if I messed up, I found a nice solution. And Ivan will be the one you should blame later on. I work in a company that is established in 2003 in Osijek, in Croatia. In Osijek, you can do nothing else but something on the internet. There is no industry anymore. There is no agriculture. There's nothing except nice people and internet connections. So we use this. We are one of the companies that are leading Google Analytics and Google AdWords in our region. But we are in our country, but we are only 10 with 4 students, 14 people at all. Ivan, please. This is me. As you can see, my wife is very proud. I look good, she says, with a tie. I don't like ties, so I'm sorry, I'm not looking good, but I will try to have a good presentation. I'm one of several Google certified trainers in the region, and by the best of my knowledge, I'm the oldest one. I'm the only Google trainer, as I know so far, that is a grandfather. So what does it mean? That means I'm very old, okay. I'm long in this business, okay. But most important, I have done all the mistakes that you will maybe never do. We have learned from our mistakes a lot. 80% of the money our clients have given us were spent to learn what is not working. Only 20% were a success, but we make them, even though we make them happy. Ivan, please. I will talk to you about these 5 things, very simple, but just to tell you how intense the change is. I will paraphrase a guy. If you don't heard about him so far, please search for him on the internet. It's Ray Kurzweil. Ray Kurzweil told on a conference that that people from 1200 to 700 in 500 years have lived in times there were lower changes in their life than from 65 to 2015. In the last 50 years, we have with the development of technology, of internet and everything else, we are burdened with more changes than people in 500 years from 1200 to 700. Ivan, please. ZMOT is a very interesting phenomenon. I will not show you the movie, but you can click it. You will get all the presentation from Darko, not from me. The zero moment of truth is it describes a mental model that actually explains your behavior. You are not going to brick and mortar stores anymore without preparation. Usually you are Googling, but not necessarily. But you are searching about the product, asking people on social networks, can you recommend this or that? You are not going unprepared. You come sometimes to the store and know more about the product than the people that are selling the product in the store. And you have to prepare. That is the zero moment of truth. Very interesting is that 97% of people use the internet in the process of buying products and goods. Thank you. I have to adjust with the camera. Sorry. Ivan, please. The link is down. What is also very nice, how many of you are using your internet, your mobile phone night or day, not more than half a meter far away? You sleep with your device. You're all day on the internet. Is anybody here who has two telephones, mobile phones? Is anybody here with three? I know a good doctor for you. What happens with smartphones? It's the showroom effect. You come to brick and mortar stores, check the product, and on spot buy the same product from another guy, from Amazon or eBay. Walmart, eMart, and other brick and mortar shops become showrooms for selling stuff on eBay or Amazon. You are picking the customer from the line on the Blagajna, on the cash register. You are just stealing him. No, please. These three guys, he was very nice. He gave me that flicker. Please, Ivane. What is also very important, young people don't want to be tunnelized. This is an effect that was invented by T-Com and other companies. You call them, oh, thank you for calling. We have beautiful music for you. 6 hours of Severina. Because no agent is available at the moment, and we cannot transfer your call to India like people in America do. So you wait 6 hours, and then you get a nice voice. Oh, it's so nice of you to listen 6 hours of Severina music. But we have also 3 hours of Jelena Rozga music because there is still no one available. And you are pissed off. Young people, millennials, it's a very flexible term, between 18 and 35. Millennials don't want to work with companies that have not a social profile. When I'm not satisfied with your service, I will not call you. I'm full of waiting and listening, Severina. I will just drop a message on Face. Don't work with them. They suck. Young people choose companies on one of the factors. Do they have a Twitter or Facebook account or not? Or any other social account? Never mind. Because when I'm not satisfied, I don't want to be in a tunnel. Because I'm crying from one side, and there is somebody on the end of the tunnel, but nobody else can hear our communication. We don't want to be in a tunnel. I want to scream, everybody should listen to me. And that is social network. If you check this very interesting report that was published in 2010, but it's still very interesting, Facebook and social networks are not a playground. There are very, very, very important things going on there. Ivan, please. What is the concern of Croatian entrepreneurs? And I'm sure it's very simple, very same here. They're afraid of bad reviews. Oh, shut down my social profile. Somebody told me I'm stupid. Put it away. No. It's an excellent opportunity because on average between some demographic age groups, an average profile on Index has 200 friends. One is unsatisfied with your service. But he has 199 other friends that are just watching what is going on. If you handle very nice the problem that was going on, you get 199 new users. The one that was unhappy, maybe you have lost him forever. But who cares? Who cares? I have 199 good ones. There was an example, I was 2 weeks ago in a city, Karlovac, maybe you know, it's in Croatia near Zagreb. And on TripAdvisor, one visitor of a hotel wrote, it was very nice, but there were three ants in my room. 3 ants. But it was a hotel in a wood. He wanted a village atmosphere, and he went out from the city to a hotel in the woods. And then the owner was very unsatisfied. You see, people are always writing something back. No, that's excellent. Write to him, dear sir, madam, never mind. There were 3 ants. We have called the militia, the SEAL, the police, and the army. We found one. We put him gentle out of the hotel, and we are searching for the rest of the 2. For this one comment, he got 300 likes. Oh, I will for sure come to visit you. You're very nice, very smart, very funny. You seem to be a good provider. Ivan, please. You know, there is a very strange behavior going on. My colleagues told you before about 80% of marketing budgets are still spent on traditional media. In the UK, not anymore. Digital has overcome traditional. In the US, it's, I think, also. But in our countries, it's about 80 to 85%. Companies are still market themselves with budgets on TV, newspaper, radio, and traditional media. What has Google found out? That is a very funny correlation. When the block of commercials is starting on television programs, people are switching the monitor. They don't look anymore to the TV. They have a laptop or a tablet or a smartphone, and they don't care about commercials. They just Google. Google has found very high spikes of internet access after 3 seconds of starting the commercial block on TV. And the People Meter is a device that is measuring your television watch behavior. People Meter send you the information. Nobody is changing the channels. Everybody watched your commercial block from start to end. Wow. Well, People Meter is not lying. He's just a device measuring a television set. It is not a device measuring people's behavior. We are here to think about people's behavior, not about data from devices that measure wrong people behavior. Ivan, please, Ivan, no, back. In the United States, about 80% of people are watching simultaneously with the TV program some other monitors. Usually smartphones, they are very practical, you have them all the time with you. Okay, please. Some very interesting researches show that 75% of tablet owners don't go even to the toilet without their device. They don't want to be alone. You know, in the toilet, before the tablets and smartphones, you were alone. Now you have your best friend with you. 13% of men, of male users, have buy something during the time in the bathroom. 1 of every 8. Nice. And 2 unsolvable problems have flourished from this behavior. The first problem is people after toilet wash their hands, put their mobile phone here, and then take their mobile phone and go on. But who will clean the mobile phone? The problem is there is the Escherichia coli. It's called the disease of unwashed hands. It's rising. It's rising. You get diarrhea and something. I've been there. The second, much bigger problem is that all kind of architects plan the buildings with the presumption that men use the bathroom like this. They don't do it anymore. They use it now like this. Even if they go to short usage. And sometimes people are knocking on the door. Please, please. No. I have waited for you yesterday. One mail. All the business buildings has been planned with the presumption that people, the male population, will use the sinkers, pissoirs, whatever. They don't use it. They close themselves and stay for half an hour. With the girls, there is no problem. There was already built for girls with cabins. The problem is with boys. Now they don't know what to do. It's a really great problem. There is a lackage of facilities. Unsolvable still. You can find it on this link. Very nice. Ivan, please. What has happened in the third quarter last year in the United States? And whatever happens in the United States is happening in Croatia, Macedonia, or Serbia with some time decay, about 6 months to 3 years. It depends from the technology and it depends from the user habits, but it will come also here. People are spending more minutes on mobile devices than watching TV. It happened in the third quarter last year. Ivan, please. And now, my presentation. Was this interesting so far? Oh, nice. I was afraid. I was shaking outside, you know. Okay. Please, Ivan. Please check the Google Trends tool. It's very interesting because you have a function, a feature, which is called foresights, forecast. What will happen the next 12 months? I made a check for Serbia because Macedonia is not included. I'm sorry, but you will be, I'm sure. Google is really, Croatia is there, Bosnia is there, Serbia is there, and I think Macedonia will be soon. But what is interesting, if you check Google Trends, then you can see that people are Googling in Google more and more the phrase "gde kupiti," where to buy. And the Google prediction is it will go on. Prepare yourself. Ivan, please. You can read very interesting stuff from this Google trend. This is Urlaub in Croatian is a German. These are results for Germany. Urlaub in Croatian, it is translated holidays in Croatia. And Urlaub Croatian is holidays Croatia. So it's just without this in. And this in is actually the norm. But Germans are very, very disciplined and practical. Why to write Urlaub in Croatian? When I can write Urlaub Croatian, Google Go. And as you can see, the difference is about 20 times. 20 times more people are Googling Urlaub Croatian than Urlaub in Croatian. And you think sometimes these small changes can change nothing. It change 20 times your visibility. It's your choice if you want to use it or not, but you should test it. One very interesting thing in Italy and France, they don't use Urlaub Croatian Google. No, they use, we look for a nice house with a view on the sea, with a room for our friends. They have a dog, and maybe our children will come. .com. They are writing Anu Karenjinu in Google search. Very interesting. So you should adjust for their needs if you want to do something on that market. Ivane, please. There is another nice tool. Where can you sell Slivovic? At the moment, Poland is your best choice. Google has this global market finder who tells you where is the best opportunity for exporting whatever you can imagine. If the data set is not accurate enough, you will get no data. Google will just give you an information like here, as you can see. Due to low volume, we cannot give you accurate data, but you should know that this term is also searched in these countries. So you can make your marketing strategy for whatever you want to export anywhere, even a pre. There is also a nice tool. Is anybody here using Google AdWords? Please open your Google AdWords account. You don't have to spend any money. But inside Google AdWords, there is a tab with tools. Under these tools, there is one tool called the Keyword Planner or Keyword Planner. And you can check for any word that you can imagine what is going on. Is there any seasonality? What is going on? As you can see, Valentine's Day is starting somewhere in December. January, February is exploding. And then the whole year you can forget about Valentine's Day. Nobody cares about St. Valentine's anymore. We know what is Valentine's Day. But what's going on with some other things, like divorce attorney? You will find a very nice spike in spring and in autumn. Either I don't want to go with her to holidays, or I've been with her in holidays. This tool is for free. You don't have to put your credit card. You just have to open an AdWords account and check for any word you want, the seasonality. And you get even some average monthly searches. You get some competition data, some cost per click data. Very interesting. Ivane, please. Display Planner is also useful. It's also part of Google AdWords tools, where you can see on which portal is which demographic group. Are there men, women, young, old? Are there in different stages or whatever? And he tells you, okay, if you're selling Severina's song, then you should go to My Story or Gloria. There is your market. Not on bank rates and interests.com, whatever. Ivane, please. Also, you can check messages in pre-launch phase. What will be better to pay on radio, newspapers, television? What is better for people if you want to buy? If you want to buy, you can see the ad down is a little bit, has a lower CTR. 50% CTR, it's madness. 3 to 5 is okay. 50 is madness, but never mind. You can see that the lower CTR message has a higher sales performance, a better conversion rate. That is very important because you want to deliver messages to earn money. Ivan, please. Okay, please, back. Okay. Now I will show you, for this you have to spend some money. Google's AdWords gives you the analytics of searching data that you paid for. For every keyword, you get information. We have a client, his name is Primat. Maybe you heard about Primat. He's producing metal garderobes and furniture for offices and so on. His name is Primat, and he was advertising himself for Primat. And we checked what did people click searching for Primat. Please, Ivan. The tab, the first tab. So, can you, the next tab. No. Okay, can you put it a little bit higher to see more search terms? You see, Primat. Can I Primat means receive. Can I receive pension after my parents are whatever? Can I Primat in some parts of my body? All parts of the bodies were there. All parts. The last one. That there was no part of the human body where somebody didn't want to receive whatever. There was very interesting, we saw that people are not educated. How to receive but not get pregnant. So, with this tool, you can practically with very low money see what is the behavior. What is my market? Who is my market? For the unfortunate of this client, he is also producing hotel saves and treasures for saving very expensive stuff. When you come to a hotel, you put it in a hotel safe. Please, Ivan, the next tab. Google, the tab we jumped, the previous one. Please, can you put it? So we had a pretty good picture. What is safe? What is the context of safe? Safe is in the context of chef. And Google don't understand very well the difference between chef and chef. Also not the difference between Zidovi and Židovi. I will not translate it. And I will not tell you why Mossad was visiting us. But on the other side, you can see what is chef about. I don't have this slide in the presentation. But you can call me. I can always send you a screenshot. Ivan, please. If the last tab, okay. If you are checking Macedonians, Google is using AdWords for Macedonia because money is money. Okay, I don't have you on maps anywhere, but if you want to spend money, I like you very much. So please, we have a very nice experience here, in the whole region. I will just show you what Macedonians Google most when they are trying to find something. Gde naći? Gde najdem bi možda bilo? Okay, I put here gde naći. And I put Macedonia for people that have their computer set up in English. You should remember, on the Balkans, about 60 to 80% of people have their devices set up in English. They don't know their native languages. And Google thinks there is a lot of English people there in the Balkans. Maybe some Scots also. Okay. Scroll down, Ivan, please. Scroll down to the end. Go over number 2 and just copy this link. It's a little bit tricky. It's the last resort. Google doesn't know he has left this open, just to tell you. He will maybe shut it down. But before he shut this down, use it. Put this copy from the second page to your browser. Please, Ivana. And let's see what is going on. Gde naći and some results. And now Ivan will put a blank after gde naći. So, Macedonians, I see here that pleasure is before business. I also see here that you are not trying to find somewhere in the neighborhood, but rather go far away. And I also see that somebody has no money and he's searching for a devojku. This tells me a lot of Macedonian searchers. A lot of. And you can do it for every country in the world, for every language you can imagine, for any word you are interested in. It would be a pity not to use Google AdWords without putting the credit card. Just open your account, and all these tools are just waiting for you. Just to end my presentation, I would like you, please, to greet my beautiful, young, and good-looking assistant with a big applause.